Today I have a very interesting family car, a 7-seater family car. It's about the brand new Kia Sorento facelift 2024, and in this video I will make a full review, interior, exterior, material quality, space, multimedia, everything about the car you will find out in this video. Also, if you want to see it on the road, I have a separate video where you can see the car on the road. I have separate test drives, so definitely check out those videos as well to find out more about how is to drive this car. Before we start, if you are in Romania and Bucharest, if you want to see the car, buy the car, test drive the car, definitely check out Meet Motors. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. They are super nice. They already have the car, so definitely check them out. Before we start going forward, I want to point out a few technical data and information, and then we will start with a review, exterior, interior, as always. Now guys, starting price for this Kia Sorento, it's around 49,915 euro. This is the starting price for the basis entry level active. Now, depending which country you are, the different names for the different trim levels might be also the different price, but yeah, I just give you the prices from Romania. So 49,915 euro is the starting price, but because we have the full option, the top of the range version, which is named Premium Plus, that means we have full option on the car. So it's the most expensive version, and the price it's 60,143 euro, but we have so many features, so many options to show you in this video. If you want to buy the entry-level version, you will know which kind of options to get. The version that I have with me, it is the full hybrid version. That means it comes with a 1.6 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders inline combined with 2 electric motor, one bigger electric motor, 60 horsepower, and one small, like a generator to help the petrol engine and the electric motor. I will give you more detail in a second. It's a 404 version. That means it's the all-wheel drive version. That's why it's the most expensive. You can get it also as a diesel 2.2 diesel engine, and you can get it also as a plug-in hybrid with the same configuration engine as we have right here on this version. So yeah, this is something to keep in mind. I want to go a little bit deeper to the technical data, and then we will start with a review. As I said before, 1.6 liter TGDI 4 cylinders in line combined with one electric motor. Both of them, they are installed on the front, so it's a all-wheel drive system. It's a permanently front-wheel drive system, but as needed, the car will drive also the rear wheels. This is really important. Also, when you go off-road, I will show you a little bit later, you have different driving modes which you can change. The power of the car, total power of the car is 215 horsepower, 367 Newton meters. It's combined with a 6-speed automatic transmission, and as you probably know, on the new Hyundai and Kia kind of share this engine, and from my point of view, this configuration, not only the engine, and from my point of view, they are really good. I already tested on the new Hyundai Tucson facelift. They kind of use the same configuration, the same engine, the same full hybrid system, and I find it really good. More about that in the test drive, so definitely check out that video. Now let's go forward. Top speed of the car 183 km/h, 0 to 100 in 9.7 seconds. The fuel tank capacity 52 liters, turning circle 11.6 meter, and the weight of the car 2046 kilograms. The good part with this Kia Sorento, it's one of the best towing car which you can get on the market. You can tow up to 2500 kilograms with this car, which is impressive. Also, the ground clearance 17.4 centimeters, and the fuel consumption around 7.1 liter. If you want to find out the fuel consumption, the real numbers, check out the test drive, because there I did those tests, so you can see it in real life. Emission CO2 162 grams, and the battery capacity for the full hybrid system, it's 1.49 kilowatt hour. When it comes to trunk space, because you can configure this Sorento in 2 versions, like 5 seats or 7 seats as an option. You can pay extra and you can get 7 seats, a 3rd row, and we have right here the 7-seater version, and the space is just fantastic. Not only that, the car is full of tech, full of good material quality. It looks nice, but it adds also super practicality, and you will see in a second. We will go in the back a little bit later to show you. But with all 3rd row up, you have 179 liters. If you fold down the 3rd row, then you will have 813 liters. Anyway, still incredible if you get in a 5-seat configuration. And if you fold down also the 2nd row, you will get up to 1996 liters. Pretty impressive. impressive. Now when it comes to suspension, the car comes with MacPherson independent suspension with coil spring on the front and on the rear independent multi-link suspension, and I test those suspension. I find it really good from my tests. So yeah, I did talk about that a little bit more in the test drive video. So those are the most important technical data and information. Now guys, let's go outside to talk a little bit about the changes that they bring on this facelift, and then we will go inside and we will talk also about this new curved screen display, which is quite impressive in comparison with the previous version. So yeah, let's go. This is the key, and I really love the key. I think it looks fantastic, really modern, really nice, and I like the idea of having those buttons on the side. So you have on this side the buttons for lock, unlock, and open the trunk, and on the other side you have the button to start the engine, summon forward, summon backward, which I will show you right now. So first of all, what you can do in order to park it in tight space, for example between two cars, if you have a parking lot where you don't have the space to open the doors, you have the possibility to summon it, to send it forward, backward. What you should do first of all is just lock the car. Once it's locked, then you come close to the car and hold this button. Hold it for a few seconds, around 5 seconds, until you see that the cockpit is open. Let's try again. Unlock and lock, and then again come here and press this button for a few seconds. 5 seconds, you see this red light, and also the cockpit is on, and right now the car, the system is on. And then all you have to do is just go on this side and then just press this button. For example, if you want to summon it forward, you just hold it and you can see how the car will move forward, just like that. You don't have to be too farther away. That's the thing, you have to be closer to the car, maximum around 5 meters, and right now you can move the car forward out of the parking lot. When the car will feel that it's an obstacle, it will automatically stop. Let me prove you that. If you want to go backward, for example, you just press this button and then the car will go in reverse. You can see the reverse lights are all the way down there. They are normal halogen lights, so they are not LED light. The only halogen light from the exterior, we will talk about that later. And you can see the car will feel I'm here and it will completely stop. So it will not hit the obstacles even though I have the button press. Otherwise, lucky me, because I can show you the lighting system a little bit better. So right now you can see this is the brake light. So you have this area here where the brake light is on. Here is the turning signal, I will show you later, and here is the tail light, which looks so cool. Those are new feature on this Sorento. Up here you have the brake light that goes across this spoiler up here, which looks so cool. And of course down there you have this light which you saw a little bit earlier, which is the reverse light on both areas, but still it's pretty low and it is a normal halogen light. So yeah, it is what it is, but pretty cool stuff you can do with this key. Otherwise, if you want to stop the engine, all you have to do is just press this button, and right now electronic handbrake is on. You can see here you have an LED with green, and this is also turning on and off when you lock and unlock the car. This is also cool. You can also, of course, from this button open the lift gate, because you have automatic lift gate, which is super useful. We will go in the trunk a little bit later and I will show you also how much space you have, because it's extremely spacious. And that's it. This is what you can do with the car. Of course, it's a keyless entrance. Also, even though the key is pretty big, it's very light, very light. Also, you have keyless entrance, start stop engine, plus the mirrors will fold in, fold out, because it comes with electric folding mirrors. And I see that the motor works pretty fast, so the mechanism behind it, it's really good quality. So yeah, otherwise this is what you can do with the key. There are so many things that I have to tell you about this car that it's incredible. This video will be really long. First of all, the size of the car, the wheelbase, it's similar with the previous version. The only thing that's different in length is the fact that it's a little bit longer, so like 5 millimeters longer than before, but the wheelbase is kind of the same as the previous version. It's really look nice. By the way, on this version we have 19-inch wheels, but you can get it standard with 17. But those 19, I think, look much better on the car, and I think in combination with the chrome on the downskirt color, the chrome around the windows, I think the car looked much better. Overall, small changes in terms of, let's say, size and design, but you can immediately see it from the back end. You can see the tail lights are different, the turning signals, and completely the lights on the rear are different. The bumper is different, the fog lamps, the reverse light, and everything in the back is quite different. It looks much more aggressive, much more squarish design from my point of view, much more modern, and I don't know, I like it. It's a little bit more aggressive. They didn't try to make it round like electric cars to improve the aerodynamic. They tried to make it much more masculine, much more powerful, and I like that very, very much. From the side also you can see the squarish design also in the back, also in the front. They kind of inspire a little bit. If we go in the front, you will see that it looks pretty similar with the brand new Kia EV9, the electric version. The only big differences are in the middle here, where here you have a big grille, bigger grille than before, where on the EV9 you have everything flat, like everything close up to improve the aerodynamic. It looks much better than the previous version. I think it's much more masculine, much more aggressive, much more powerful. It's really stand out, and for a family car big like that, I think this is the way you should go with the design, and I definitely love it. Now you can see the headlamps are totally different. You have this new T shape. So right now the turning signals are on, but usually when you close the turning signals, then you have this T design where are the daytime running light. I will show you a little bit later, but you can see that you have also this sequential following turning signals, and it's the fastest sequential turning signals that you have on the market. I don't know if you notice on the video, but you will see it starts from here and then it goes super fast like that. Really cool design. I like also this eye, or I don't know how to call it, eye design or array of the lights. You can see how nice they arrayed there. So the upper part is for the low beam, and also the lower part used for low beam, but the high beam it's used only here on the two lower areas. And then if you go down here on the fog lamps on the bumper, you see these split fog lamps that use these white LED lights, which are so cool. I did a video in the nighttime with all these lighting system. If you want to see it, check it on the channel because you can find it there. But overall, looking at the exterior design, I think it looks much better than the previous version. And I know these days is no more on the trend to have the chrome around the windows and chrome on the cars, but to be honest, all the cars that are business, that are premium, that they look much for the comfort and so on, they use chrome, and I don't know, I like the chrome. I don't know, this is my opinion. I was always a fan of chrome, you know. Sometimes it looks good with the glossy piano black and sometimes it looks good with chrome. So on this car it definitely looked good with chrome because it fit also very nice with those 19-inch wheels. I like very much that even the roof rails are in chrome, and up there you have the panoramic glass roof. I will show you later when we go inside. You have chrome around the windows on the upper side and even here in the back. I like very much the fact that the tinted windows fit very nice with the black here. It's a nice transition here. You have the impression like you have a complete glass. Here you have also piano black, and then you have chrome on the lower part, chrome on the upper part of the handles, also in the front, and also the handles. By the way, the quality of the handles and the quality of the doors, they sound quite different, quite the same with the previous version. Quality is pretty good. Also they add this chrome design in this area, some gray matte and a little bit of chrome on the upper side. It looks also nice. I don't know, it fits quite nice. Then you have the mirror, which it have this big glass for the mirror, very good visibility. Here in the corner you have blind spot light monitoring, and then here you have the turning signal, which is LED light, and you have the camera for 360 degrees camera around here. I will show you when we go inside. And even the leg of the mirror, it's in black, piano black, and that blends very nice with the color of the car. Up here on the windshield you have the camera and the sensors up there. I think you can see the camera can read the traffic speed limit, lane assist. It's for all the safety features, can read not only the traffic speed limits but also the traffic signs, and the sensor is for raining and light. It's up there, and it works together with the radar. The radar, it's located down here on the bumper, And this radar, it works for emergency brake and highway drive assist, they call it, that autopilot level 2 I think it's now. And here you have some grill, air intakes, pretty big, and then you can see the radiator inside there. We don't have, you see the car didn't come with those active clappers to close and open. And even here you see you have air intakes around here, but no active cooling clappers. Down here again, this gray, which look really nice. The design is quite nice. Also 6 sensors in the front for parking and for safety features. Some air intakes here, an element where the air will go inside here and then go outside around here, around the wheels. Grille, it's different than before. We have again this gray here in this area and a big grille, and everywhere it's black, piano black. Here is the camera, front camera, and here we have the new logo, the new Kia logo, really nice, integrated into the bonnet. So yeah, overall the front end, it's nice. It's blending really nice, the colors, the chrome with this black color, it looks crazy good. You already saw the headlamps, those two for the low beam, and those are used for the low beam, but in special for the high beam, they use those two from the lower area. Full LED light, and also those headlamps are adaptive, so in the nighttime can adapt to not blind the other traffic participants. Another thing that I like very much on the car is the fact that this plastic around the wheels is very nice, integrated and protect the paint of the car. This is also really good protection around here because it will not throw stones into your car to break it, to scratch it and so on. And then you have this down skirt also in black plastic mat plus this chrome, very useful, very practical. And also in the back, the same story, the same plastic to protect the wheels. Also when you open the door, you open it with this plastic, so if you hit something, you hit it with the plastic, and this is useful. The tank, 52-liter tank, it's on the left side, on the driver's side. Also in the back, by the way, you have 6 sensors, which is also very useful for parking and for safety features. Here's the fog lamp on the both sides, left and right. Down here you have some gray, the same as on the front. It's not a gray matte, it's a gray glossy, which look pretty interesting. And then we don't have any exhaust pipe. You can see instead of the exhaust pipes, there are the reverse lights. Really interesting choice to do that, but pretty cool. Under the car in the back, you have the exhaust pipes on the right side, but you have also a spare tire. For those of you that wonder if the car have a spare tire, yes, it has the spare tire, and it is located here under the car on the rear because the car is pretty long, so you have the place for having that spare tire under the car in the back. Sorento, writing on the left. On the right side we have the HEV from full hybrid and the tail lights, which it's one element that I like very much. The tail lights are one of my favorite part. Here is the turning signal, here's the brake light, and this is the tail light, which look really nice. Let me zoom in a little bit from the back so you can see it better. It looks good. New Kia logo here in the middle, reverse camera, and then LED lights for the number plate, of course. And now if you want to open the trunk, here is the button. So they already put a sticker to tell you that from here you open the trunk, because many people try it always here in this area. Tinted windows on the rear look also very nice. And the cool part on this Sorento is the fact that you have the options to have the mirror, the middle mirror inside the car, to have a camera there and a screen. So the camera is located right here, and I will show you when we go inside the car. The brake light already saw it, and this is the spoiler, which look great. On the side of the spoiler here, you have also this black glossy, which look good in combination with the color, and also you can see the spoiler start around here. Really nice. And even the radio antenna, very small, very nice. I like the design. I tell you, I don't know if I would change something. I think it's unique, I think it's business, I think it looks good, and also with the rims look just perfect from my point of view. Yeah, I think I want to show you the engine and all those stuff in the front. I can stop the lights from here. You stop it just like that. Going in the front, from what I remember, you have an automatic lift gate in the front, as expected. Look how cool and how simple you open it up. This is the 1.6 liter 4 cylinders inline TGDI petrol engine combined with the electric motor and the full hybrid. Everything you saw here with orange is from the high voltage system, from the electric system. Liquid cooling for the brakes. Here is the wiper liquid. Here is the 12-volt battery. And yeah, this is the system. You can see it's the Smart Stream G, the same system. Here's the air filter, same system as Hyundai use it as well on the full hybrid versions. So otherwise, you can see right now it's completely stopped because we have still enough battery, so the car is able to stay without using the engine or the engine being started. Here you will see you have so much space. It's crazy spacious, man. The entrance and the opening, it's pretty big as expected. Up here you have the buttons to close and lock, also handle to close it if you don't have any more battery. I already take out that protection for the trunk, by the way, it's there. Usually you will have the protection for the trunk around there. I never use it. I don't use it also on my car. I always take them out because it's much better without that protection. But you can see the entrance pretty square, so that's good because you have a big entrance. And this is the space with the third row seats up. It's pretty good. I mean, you can still use it for different items, different bags. It's not huge, but still pretty usable. Under the floor, you still have some space for some repair kit, repair tools, but not huge space. It's just a little bit of space here. Right, you have some hooks. Also, if you want to fold down those seats, you have to pull it and push it just like that. It's super easy, super convenient. You just do it like that. Now the thing is like that, guys, you have one button here. If you press it, the seats will go in front in order to go in the back, or you can do it like that, or you have those buttons here in order to fold down the second row, and I will show you in a second. Let me go here on the side and put it back. But this button, keep in mind, it's only when you want to go inside on the third row to see how much space you have. And I will go a little bit later. So stay with me in this video because I will show you everything. It will be a little bit hard because I'm just alone and it's kind of hard to do all this stuff with one hand. Those seats are not electronic, so they are not working automatically. But I still want to show you how much space you have. And by the way, guys, those seats here, they can be adjusted from down here, so you have the possibility to put these seats all the way in the front. It's crazy, and you can win some space here if you need more space in the trunk, for example. You can do that also with the other area, other part, but I leave it all the way in the back just to show you how much space you have here. So from my point of view, it's crazy. It's almost 900 liters right now with the second row up, and when it comes to practicality, I don't know if you will need more space than that. I don't know how many things you can get in holiday or wherever. You can also move and you can carry even some big like mobile parts, items in this area, in this space right now. So it's pretty cool. Plus it's a flat, completely flat floor, which is super useful. You have some storage space here for cup holders and some items. You have even the USB-C here, and not only left and even on the right side. And you have also a vent. You have also the speaker here. It comes with both sound system. I forget to tell you, it's an option. We can talk about these options, but we'll make the video super long. Then you have a 12-volt port here, super useful. You have the buttons to fold down the seats. I will show you a little bit later. And you have also the climatic controller, so you can turn on and off the climatic system, and plus you can turn on and choose the level of air you want to have in the back here, and you can turn it off very simple by pressing this button. Very useful. Here up you have also speaker left and right. You have an LED light up here on the back, which is super useful in the nighttime. It's crazy good. If you want to fold down those seats, it's kind of farther away, but you don't have to go and open the doors and fold it down. You come here and you press those buttons. Let me show you. Press this button and the seat will fold completely. You press the other button, the seat will fold down. If you want to put it back, you cannot do it from those buttons. Those buttons is just a release to fold it down. That's something to keep in mind. But the good part is that you have a completely flat floor. You can even sleep here without any problem. It's a huge space where you can add a lot of items without any problem. Look at the space. It's really spacious. You can carry stuff, a mobile part, fridges, wash machines, wherever. You can get so many things with this space. Now opening the door on the side, it's not 90 degrees, but it's almost 19 degrees. But once you open it, you can see how much space you have also here. It's a huge entrance, pretty big entrance. Also, I like the Sorento at the entrance, it looks really good. You have a flat floor, incredible, like an electric car, which is cool. You don't have that transmission tunnel. And then look at the space, really good space. And look at the entrance, it's quite square, pretty practical. So these days, man, it's so hard. This car, it's such a good family car. Let me put those seats back. You have to pull it like that, and this one. And then once you put it in the place, I want to close it, and I want to show you. Now the thing is that you have to pull this in the same time. Oh my god, this is so heavy, this is so hard, this is very hard to do it with one hand. I put it in the normal position. They are all the way on the back, right? And now I will go on the other side and go in the back to check the space, to check how much space I have if I will stay in the back. Again, I have to use two hands, put it like that. Now, this is all the way on the back, right? But if I want to go in the back there, all you have to do is just press this button, and then look at this. The seat will go automatically in the front. All you have to do is just push it a little bit. And this is the space to go in the back. This is the way the seats look like, the same quality. This is Napa leather, guys. And it comes only on Premium and Premium Plus. You can get it. Very good quality. It feels really good, like it can last for longer time. And also the quality, the transition here is very good, very good quality. I will put this car on the premium side, to be honest. The same quality, the same perforated seats, look great. You have Isofix even in the back there too. Isofix, you have Isofix here, and I don't remember if you have Isofix in the front. Let me check. No, you don't have here, but you have enough there, so you can make 4 kids if you buy this car. Up to 4 kids. The fifth one will have to take the bus or some other car. Anyway, by the way, you have also this space here where you can put this seat belt or wherever. You can add it here so it doesn't bother you too much. It's pretty cool. A lot of cool small stuff which are super useful. Plus you have this handle. If you go inside, if you can hold from here to go inside. But yeah, this is it. Now let me go inside. Going inside, I'm like 173 centimeters, so I'm not that big. I'm pretty small, I can say, and I should have a good space here. So let me go here behind these seats. And to be honest, guys, okay, the headrest, I can put it a little bit higher. And to be honest, for me, it's like I still have 1-2 fingers over my head. It's pretty good. Visibility is not perfect, but the space, to be honest, it's a little bit better than I test in other third row seats. And plus, I still have some space here on the legs, which is impressive. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Not good visibility here, but pretty good. Plus, I have a lot of space here for different items. I have USB. I have the climatic system. Really cool. The quality of the roof, it's also quite good. I like it. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. I kind of like the space. I think it's great. And still there, those seats are all the way on the back. Keep in mind that. That's really important. Pretty spacious. I don't remember last time what car I reviewed with 7 seats. It was not so spacious. Anyway, let me put it back now. All you have to do is just push it back, and also from here push it back. And I want to show you one more thing. If you pull this, you can also do it like that. Let me show you. Okay, now it's all the way on the back. This is the big advantage. You can put also this here to not bother you too much, and this is all the way on the back, and you can see the difference here, like 20 centimeters, even more. And you have it all the way on the back, or you have it straight, and you have such a good comfort. Before I go inside, I want to talk a little bit about the door. Big, huge entrance. As you saw before, you have also this sun protection or privacy protector, so how you want to call it. You have a very nice design. I really like the design. I think it looks really premium. The only thing that I'm sad on this car that I checked out last night, it didn't have ambient light on the back. It was nice to have some ambient line here and ambient here in this snake skin design, because in the front you have ambient and it looks so cool. Anyway, you have heated seats to position on the rear, and you have the button for the windows, which feels so good quality. Then you have some cup holder here, which is also super fancy, and then some piano black. You have handle with chrome, you have leather with stitches, leather here, soft leather here in this area. Up here you have soft material, everywhere leather. The only plastic start around here to be around here. Then you have also the drink or some storage space. Both sound system, as I tell you before, it's optional, and you have the speaker nice integrated here. Also here Sorento writing flat floor here. It's super useful. Behind the front seats you have some plastic, some storage space here, and those seats you already see it, so they're perforated. Those Napa leather, they feel such a good quality. They feel like they will last longer, you know. I like it. Anyway, let's go in the back here. Let me close the door. All right, now look at me, 173 centimeters. The seats all over on the back. Man, it's so comfortable. I can sleep here. If someone drive, I can sleep here. 2,000 kilometer, 5,000 kilometer. I have such a nice position. I love it. Head space, nah, I don't have any problem. For me at least it's good. Leg space, I don't even need to tell you. I have huge space. You can see the seats. This one is much more in the back. This one is my driving position, and it's even more space there. And I have huge space. I can stretch my legs under the front seats. Pooh, super good space. Visibility wise also good. Up here you have a handle, LED light, hook, good quality on the roof. Nice visibility with this panoramic glass roof, which is not completely open. You still have some space here to open it. I will do that a little bit later. In the middle here, I forget to show you the armrest, which is also in leather. It's brand new car. That's why they still keep those plastics. I don't wanna broke it. I leave it there. And then going in the middle, guys, it's so easy because you have this no transmission tunnel. You can have your legs together wherever. Huge space. You have those vents which feel so good quality when you touch it, with a little bit of chrome, piano black. Down there you have this USB 12 port, not USB, but you have the 12 port, because the USB they put it here behind the seats on the side. So you have USB-C here, you have USB-C here, and you have also the possibility to play with your mother or father seats if you sit in the back. So you can move it forward, move it backward, or you can say like, Mom, you are too stressed, just relax a little bit, and you just press this button and the seat will go all the way on the back, and then your mother is just relaxing in a nice manner. Anyway, you can do that also with the driver's seat, but you have to do it from there. So you cannot do with the driver's seat like that. Otherwise, the guy that will drive will not be so happy, or the woman, or the whatever. The space in the middle, this is it. It's pretty good. And also on the head, yeah, it's okay. I mean, not huge space on the head. It's a little bit higher in the middle, but it's fine. Other thing that I notice is that, yeah, huge space left and right, doesn't matter. I noticed that it's a little bit stiffer on the back because of the armrest, but down here it's pretty fine. I mean, I have a good position also in the middle. Not the best, but pretty good. We will go in the front. I think I show you everything in the back. This is the new dashboard with a new curve screen display, plus the mirror with the camera, plus the center console. It looks lovely, man. It looks really good for a big SUV like that, middle size family huge SUV. I think it's perfect. The design looks so nice. It's also keep that exterior design, kind of squarish design, powerful and pretty nice. I really like also the steering wheel, the piano black. They still keep this chrome as on the exterior, in the interior as well. It looks lovely. Even the center console, I think it looks really cool. Anyway, let's go in the front to talk about those things. You have two windows here. One is fixed, one is here. What I want to show you is the fact that when you fold it down, you can see that you have double glass in the front. And I noticed that on the highway, you have very good sound insulation, which is great. So yeah, double glass here. I didn't check in the back. So in the back, you have normal glass. Yeah. But still, this is really helpful. I noticed that on the highway, even if I had 120, it's still good and silent inside. Otherwise, the design is quite the same as on the rear. Pretty good quality. Also soft material everywhere in the front. Now here you have some ambient light. No, You don't have it. You have only here. Yes, you have ambient light here on the dash, here and everywhere on the dash, and then you have this ambient light here where you have this skin, snake skin design. You have some ambient light around here, which looks so nice in the nighttime. Otherwise, you have leather everywhere. Leather here, soft material leather here. Only on the lower end, you have some plastic. Much more storage space here in the front as on the rear. Both again the speaker here, and you have those nice chromish buttons and button for adjusting the mirrors, the windows lock, child lock, and the window lock, and so on. Here you have two positions to save the electric position of the seats. This is the handle, pretty cool. And yeah, that's it. And also some light reflector. Then at the entrance you have Sorento writing on this aluminum plate, which look great. Then you have aluminum pedals, but it's a brand new car. I didn't take out those yeah, paint protection film, so yeah, I will leave it there. Then you have here the electric adjustable buttons for the seats. You have so many adjustments. You can adjust even the front part, man, and you can stay relaxed there. It looks not only look good, but it's also, and then you have of course the same as the passenger. You press this button for a few seconds and the seats will transform in a relaxing position. So yeah, lovely. I love the way it looks, and I test it, and it's so relaxing when you wait for someone. Yeah, this is a cool feature which you probably want to have on all the cars. Now going inside, those are the Napa leather seats in black, which look wonderful. They are perforated, they are heated, they are ventilated, you have side support, they are comfortable, and they feel also good quality. Here on the left side you have the fuse box. Here you have the button to open the trunk, traction control, and the position of the lights. You can adjust it from here. Some chrome with ambient light, the vents here, which feel also good quality, soft material everywhere on the dash. And you can adjust the steering wheel electrically from here. And if I remember well, on the previous version it didn't have this option, which is an extra again. Going inside the car, very good visibility around the windows. It's perfect, and also in the mirror, perfect visibility. Nothing to complain about the visibility. And around the windows, even in the back there, because it's quite square, the window, you have a good visibility. You can see one more time the seats in the back, and here in the middle you have the armrest in leather. You can open it up. You have this storage space. You can take it out, and you have a huge storage space here in the center console. You have some storage space here. You have this center console with piano black and chrome. I like the fact that they use physical button, a lot of physical button in the car, and most of them, they are super useful because you don't have to go in the screen. And here we have the ventilated seats, free position for the ventilated seat, which is working really good, and free position for the heated seats, super useful. Here we have electronic handbrake. When you press this button for the cameras, you can activate the 360 degrees camera, which is great because you can use it also while you're driving. While you're driving, you cannot see the 360 degrees camera, but while you're driving, you can see the front camera and the rear camera in a wide way, which is great. No matter what speed you have, if you activate it, you can see the cameras, which is great. But if you're stationary, you can see the 360 degrees camera, and you can see what happened around the car, and the resolution of the cameras. It's really impressive. Plus, you can see the bird eye view here, and you can see all those views from above, from the side. You can see the side cameras in reverse or wide in reverse, or you can see the front wide, the front above, the wide front, the side front, and the wide one. It's really cool. I mean, it's really great system. We have downhill assist, auto hold, heated steering wheel to position, activate the parking sensors. From here you change different driving modes. You have eco, sport, and smart, and if you press it you have snow, mud, and sand. Pretty useful. Sorento, nice writing. And you have this wheel, the magic wheel, the selector wheel, from where you can put it in drive, in reverse, and in park. When you put it in reverse, you will see that the color will change inside there. I don't know if you see it in the nighttime, you can see it, but also it will vibrate a little bit. So the wheel will vibrate a little bit, so you know that you are in reverse, which is very useful feature. And here you have a sensor where it can read your fingerprint, so you can activate the, yeah, you can save or your username. You go inside the car, you put your finger here on the fingerprint reader, and then you get your access to your username. Two cup holders, storage space here, plus you can wireless charging your phone down there, which is again crazy useful. A little bit higher, USB-C, so you can transform it in connection, or USB-C charging, and so on. Two USB ports, super useful. And you can also close this like that if you want to have it closed, so this is also very useful. Good. A little bit higher, here is the start stop engine button. Then you have the vents, which feels so good quality, and then you have the hazard light button, perfectly positioned, and it's also physical button, also good quality here, and also very nice design, soft material. You have another speaker on the A pillar here in this area, some vents, and then you have the head-up display, by the way, very nice, integrated into the windscreen. You can see my test drive because there you can see it better, but it's very good resolution, and it gives you so many information while you're driving, even from the autopilot, lane assist, speed, traffic signs, and so on. Good. Here we have the glove box, which is, yeah, relatively big. You can put your stuff here without any problem. And then we have this screen here, which the great part with the screen is for the climatic system is that it's combined with those wheels for the temperature, but it's also very easy to use. It's not like a touch screen like you have in other cars. It's like very responsive. So once you put your finger here, it's quite responsive, which is nice. You can synchronize, and also you can switch to have only for the driver, or you can press this button and here switch between climatic system and shortcuts for the multimedia. And those shortcuts are so useful because you don't have to go into the menu to yeah, reach out to those shortcuts informations. So pretty good. I will go to the multimedia a little bit later, but now I want to talk a little bit about the steering wheel, which is kind of different. You have this piano black down here. It looks really nice with this new logo, chrome. We have physical button. Love the fact that they still keep physical button for different controls like voice command and the media. And here on the right side, we have the controller for autopilot and for the different customization on the cockpit. We have those pedals in chrome, plastic pedals, from where if you are in eco mode or in smart mode, you can change the recuperation, the levels of recuperation, and the car have 3 levels of recuperation. So if you go in drive, let me show you. You can see down on the lower end, let me show you here, where is it? You can see you have 3 levels of recuperation, but if you hold this right one, you can put it on auto, which is great, so the car will choose automatically. But if you go in sport mode, then from those pedals you change the gears, which is super cool. I mean, not many cars have this option to do that. Then this is the cockpit, which is a digital cockpit, 12.3 inch 2 screens, curved screen, lovely. I like the fact that this area, this part of the screen, it's now tilted to the driver, so you have a much better visibility. I love that. This is perfect. Great choice. In the middle, you still cannot see the full map, which is sad, but you can customize the view and the color. So for example, if you put it in sport, you have a different view, put it in smart, different colors, and you can have the classic wheels, or you can see it in the menu. I will show you later that you can customize to see it in a modern way. Also, you can see in the middle the nice graphic with what happened with energy, with the battery in real time while you're driving. You can see the consumption and information about the last driving. You can see the engine temperature and tire pressure. You have the drive power distribution and so on. Plus, you can see also the direction from the navigation. Even though you don't have the whole full map, you can see the directions. And in the middle now, you have all that driver assistance systems information, and it shows you when you activate the adaptive cruise control and autopilot. Up here, you have the mirror, a huge vanity mirror, plus some light. It's not LED, it's a normal bulb halogen light, but yeah, it's okay, it's useful. And also in the middle here we have those LED lights. You can also turn it on. You have also an LED light bar around here, but also those LED lights around here. And then you have the SOS button, and you can open the panoramic glass roof. All this area here, which is so big, the panoramic glass roof is so big, and this opening here, it's pretty huge. And also you have the insects protection around there. Also you can close this, but I don't want to close the, no, come on, you have to push it a little bit, one level, not two levels, but you can close it also, the curtain, completely, if you want to protect, to be protected from the sun. Let's go forward to the multimedia, which is also improved from the previous version, where you have also those shortcuts. You can go to home page. This is the home page, home screen, where you can slide left and right. And I will start with something interesting. From up to, if you press up here, you can also configure the brightness of the screen, also the navigation sounds, the personal talk, and the navigation guidance. So you can also configure it from up there. But if you go to sports, the cool part is that I know there are so many people that like sports and they want to see live scores. So from here you have all the live scores in real time. For example, if you go to football right now, today, because it's Saturday, you can go in Bundesliga in Germany and you can see all the matches in real life because the car is connected to the internet. You can see what happened with all these matches. And football, you can see right now 2-1 in Holland, La Liga in Spain. You can see here that Valencia will play with Girona and Real Madrid will play with Espanyol tonight at 22 p.m. And then you can see La Liga from France, Premier League in England. It's fantastic. I mean, you can see the live scores on the car, and not only on football, but you can see golf and basketball and hockey, ice hockey, and so on. It's so cool. Then what I want to show you guys is that here you have the car diagnostic online. The car can check if it has some errors and so on. You have notification, you have valid mode, you have calendar, online manual, because now these days manual are not more on the paper or are on the car. If you go to settings, you have all the settings of the car. If you go to vehicle here, the driver assistance systems, you can change all these safety features like a smart cruise control, highway drive assist, the lane changing assist, and all the safety features. You can change it from here. You can go to driver and safety, forward collision, emergency brake, forward cross traffic safety, and all the safety features, blind spot monitoring, blind spot view monitoring, all the safety features, you have it around here, which is so easy to adjust it. And then here, and also the speed limit, you can deactivate it from here, and the parking safety features and settings, you have it around here. Super easy. Eco vehicle, you have a few options here, like hosting guidance. It will give you the guidance and also a sound if you want to have that. You have coasting timing, early, normal, late, and smart recuperation. Green zone EV drive, you can maximize use of EV driving to protect the environment. When you go in the city, for example, the car will try to drive as much as possible in electric mode. Now the climatic settings, you have it around here. You have the seat settings around here, the light settings, where you have also the ambient light. You can play with the brightness, you can change the colors, or you can link it to the drive mode. If you don't want to link it to the drive mode, you go to colors and you can customize the color. So you can choose on the ambient light. You cannot see it right now because it's day, but in the nighttime you can see the ambient light around here, how it's changing the colors. I don't know if I put it in red. I don't know if you can see it now. If I put it in blue, yeah, probably you see it around here. But yeah, anyway, and here you have all the lights settings, or link it to the drive as I did it before. Door settings, lock, unlock, smart tailgates, and so on and so forth. If you activate this, all you have to do is just stay in the back, and then it will open automatically when approach the vehicle with the smart key. So yeah. Digital key, this is a new thing, and I want to tell you guys, this is awesome because you can connect your phone, and you can, the same as you see on Tesla, for example, you can unlock the car with your phone. You don't have to have the key with you, which is again super useful, convenient. Here, other settings, important. So there are so many settings here which you can change and activate and set up. Good. What I want to show you is that on the display here, you saw it before, you can go to camera, display, or you can go to blue filter if you don't you want to activate this blue filter in the nighttime. Will look much nicer to not, let's see, to protect your eyes, you know. It start to be a little bit yellowish color. Then you have the sound settings from where you can set up and change different settings. There are so many settings around here. So yeah, I'm not going to go in every single them because it will last a lot. And if you go to cluster and head-up display, you have the instrument cluster, and you can change the brightness of the instrument cluster. You can select the cluster as you see right now we have in circle, or you can go to change to simple. If you see in simple, it looks like that, or cycle look like that. So I like much more the circle, and you can also yeah, configure it or link it to the driver mode. And the head-up display settings are here. You can put it up, down, brightness, and so on. You can change it also from this area. What is more important, if you go to general settings, you have all the system info, the date and time, and also the language, keyboards, units are around here, media settings, and so on. Plus the navigation system now, it's the same navigation as Hyundai use it also on their cars. It's pretty good. It's not the best on the market. It still has a little bit of delay, but it's very useful. Once you set up the destination, you will see that it's loading relatively fast. Plus it gives you the guidance pretty nice and clear. Here on the right side, you can choose to have the cameras. You can choose to have time, bussole, or how they call this. Anyway, calendar, passenger talk, sports, or weather. You can choose to have also the weather. And yeah, here is the graphic with what happened with energy in real time. Good. Now here we can play with the media and sound of nature, or you can go to hybrid, where you have all this information with what happened with energy in real time. It shows you a nice graphic, the consumption, and all this information. Plus the phone projection. You can use now Android Auto and Apple CarPlay wireless, so it's standard on all versions, so that's great. And you have the voice memo, car wash mode, and weather. So from here you can access weather because the car is connected to the internet. You can see the weather and information about weather. So in general, this is the screen, much better than before. From my point of view, it's really one of the best on the market. It's simple to use and yeah, convenient. A little bit higher, something that I still want to show you is the camera and the mirror. Even though, look at this, I just want to prove you that even though you have pretty good visibility in the back, so you can see the big square window in the back, still allow you to have a good visibility. But if you want to have a better view, the car now come with the camera, so this is also super convenient, and you can activate, change it from here, brightness or position, up or down, so you can choose to have it wherever you want. Good. I think I'm done, guys. I think I show you almost everything. I don't know if I missed something, just ask me down below. It was a long video, but I hope you get some useful information from here. Don't miss out the test drive video. I have a separate video on my channel with the same car. I drive the car. There you can get even more information. Also, by the way, one more info that I want to tell you. When I get the car first, it has a full tank, and the range estimated was around 950 kilometers. So you are able to drive with this car up to 900 kilometers, which is super impressive with a 52-liter tank and such a big car. So yeah, this is also another plus. That was the video. I hope you enjoyed, guys. I really appreciate the fact that you're watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. That will mean a lot for me. That will help me a lot in the future to make more videos like that. Also, thank you very, very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate that. If you want to see the car, if you are in Bucharest in Romania, definitely check out Meet Motors. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. They are very nice and they already have the car. Otherwise, I guess I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.